Hey, well here we are in the Adirondack Mountains. Got in last night. We started hiking down a trailhead. I think we were on the trail by about 8:30. It was raining all day and we got about 15 minutes on the trail and we decided this isn't going to work, so we turned around. It was dark, it was wet, really thick vegetation, and it was sunset when we started hiking, so it was getting dark around us. Yeah, and the very overgrowth forest, lots of thick vegetation, pretty tough to find a tent site. So we decided to play it smart and got back to the car at 9, which point it was pretty dark already. And we drove around to find a campsite. This is Harris Lake where we're staying, just a couple miles down the road. It's a nice place, beautiful lake here. We had trouble finding it because we're looking at the map and we saw that it was past this landing strip, and when we were driving by we saw all these lights in a field and thought, this is the landing strip and it doesn't make sense, why is it here? And that we actually drove into it. It wasn't the landing strip, it was a cemetery that had all these strange lights on, so that was a pretty weird thing, but we found it okay and had a good night sleeping. It got raining pretty hard last night, and now we're up and we're gonna start hiking. We got about 4 days to do in the Adirondacks, so catch you later. So here we are at our first campsite for the night. This is about 6 miles in. Started at about noon today and it's 5 o'clock now. This is how things look. It's clear. We've got a place for a couple tents, but otherwise it's very thick vegetation, and the trail was very, very rocky and very, very, very muddy. We talked to a guy today and he said that the Adirondacks had 3 days of heavy rain that just stopped yesterday, and we're getting a little bit of rain right now on us. There's a few drops that's coming down, so we are just going to eat some sandwiches. We got eggs, spinach, cheese, and some creamy Southwest ranch dressing, which I'm looking forward to, and call it a day. This is the summit of Mount Marcy. We made it up here about 3 o'clock. It's beautiful. Actually got above trees where you can see something, and we have a perfect day up here, which is nice. It took us longer than we thought. It was about a 4.5 mile hike and it took us 4 hours. It was really slow, rugged, wet, slippery trail, but it was worth it. And we're heading back down to our campsite, same place as we stayed last night. But good day. It cleared up quite a bit. Probably going to get some rain tonight, so we're going to enjoy it while we can. This is the summit of Mount Marcy. Zoom over here. You can see some rocks. Looks like that's Haystack Mountain over there. And then some lakes off in the distance. Good morning. This is day 3 in the Adirondacks. It's buggy. There's lots of tiny black flies everywhere and they bite and they're annoying, so that's the worst part about it. The weather's worse too, and the mud and the rocks. Today is actually pretty clear. We've got blue skies, really nice temperature. We're heading out. This is our 3rd day. And we did Mount Marcy yesterday. That's the highest peak in New York, around 5,300 feet above sea level. We ended up staying in our campsite 2 nights, and we just day hiked yesterday to Mount Marcy, and I've got, oh wow, like 6 black flies on my hand I have to kill. So that hike was 9 miles round trip, and it took us close to 9 hours to do it. It's really rugged terrain here. We're used to hiking out in Colorado and the places out west, and some good things here. There's a lot of greenery and there's a lot of life with all the water. Bad things is we're in the mud season, so this is like black flies and mud dominate right now. Haven't seen as many people as what people had been saying, so that's been nice. It's been pretty quiet, but the busy season hasn't picked up yet. So today we're hiking out. We've got about 5 or 6 miles to go, and then we're going to be out of here. Catch you later.